Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Discussing the Universe with Drake.
And Ty.
And for today's episode, we have a very, very intriguing topic of what makes life worth living. Now, in these times of the politics and all the drama, we need to stay positive, okay? We gotta stay positive. Yes, we gotta stay on the upside of life, all right? And that's what this episode is for, discussing what makes life worth living. It's a very self-explanatory title, actually.
Yeah, I believe just asking the question out loud does the job. Does the job for you. Yeah, you don't really need to.
Yeah.
In fact, the entire episode is just the explanation of the question, most likely.
Yeah.
And then I guess we'll throw in an answer, or maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or etc.
And I never thought of anything before.
Me either. Like, we're both just stalling for time
making
while our subconsciouses are like.
I'm writing in my head. I'm writing an essay right now. I'm like,
that's what we're doing right now. Okay.
All right.
You write your mental essay. I'll keep the audience entertained. All right. Improv. Okay.
Come on, you can do it. I believe in you.
What makes life worth living? Reason number 1. Personally, I find the blue sky to be very, very intriguing. There's also a song called Mr. Blue Sky. It's one of my personal favorites. It's actually very catchy, very nice. It's featured in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 towards the beginning.
I don't know why the sequel, Mrs. Night Land, hasn't come out yet. Probably got canceled in pre-production, honestly. You just can't surpass the original, am I right?
Oh well. Yeah, but I believe.
No, but why specifically the blue sky? Why not any other variant of the sky?
Blue is just my favorite color. Like, I just like the color blue. That's why I wanted blue sweatshirts for your
whatever. I mean, no one's gonna get that. No one's gonna even understand.
Nobody's gonna get it, but Drake knows, and that's what's important.
Yeah, okay.
Have you written at least a piece of your essay yet?
I have not, in fact. So basically,
so it's like real life.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Okay. So, well, let's get on the topic of the. You said. One of the things that makes you happy, that makes life worth living to you, is seeing the blue sky. All right, is seeing things that make us happy, and that brings up a deeper question of why does the human mind appreciate beauty in things? What evolutionary advantage does this give us?
I believe it's not an advantage. It's just a piece of us that happened to kind of tag along while we were evolving. I believe it's not necessarily.
Do other animals see it?
I think they do.
Some like crows and stuff.
Yeah, they like shiny things. Yeah.
But is that because they're like bright and you can see them from a distance, or is it because they're actually interested in like the physical qualities of it, besides like just like, oh, I can see it easily?
I think it's because it's shiny. That's why. I'm not sure if that counts as what you're saying as a physical quality.
No, yeah. So are humans the only ones to actually appreciate beauty?
I think other animals are able to appreciate beauty and simplistic patterns. I was going to get into that. Like, I think it's not necessarily like beauty. I think it's like patterns and simplicity. That's what we appreciate. You know, like, because you can stare at like, you know, those like Rorschach tests and stuff, right?
Yes, and see different things.
Like how you see different things. But I don't mean like I'm not saying like, you see different things. I'm saying like it's a nice pattern to look at when you take away all like the philosophy.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I just like staring at cool patterns and simple lines, you know.
Yeah. Sometimes I do kind of agree, like kind of with that Rorschach thing. I feel like people over philosophize about some things.
some things for sure.
We say on the podcast called Discussing the Universe, where we go in detail about very
extreme detail on super niche topics.
But besides the hypocrisy of the whole entire existence that I am currently in,
without hypocriticals, we wouldn't have the word hypocritical.
correct, but without existence, we would not have any word at all. So that's pretty cool too.
No, I was making a never mind. You go.
No,
You do
I
your
got,
thing. I'm taking a sip.
I'm sorry. Okay, okay. I don't even remember what I was thought. Okay, people over philosophizing about things. Okay, so sometimes people will stare at like an art piece. Okay, and they'll think deep and hard about the meaning of it.
Okay.
But sometimes just the emotion it evokes from your brain, from your little monkey brain, is what matters overall, not some deep subtext, not some historical critical thinking about the nature of humanity.
Yeah.
I
can agree with that.
Sometimes a painting is just an expression of how they felt.
It's about emotion, yeah, for sure. One of my favorite skits is one where it's like, what does this red streak across the middle of their painting mean? What could it have meant at the time? Let's think about the time period. Like this artist existed, and then it cut to like the artist like, yeah, I just accidentally spilled some red paint on. I was like, that is hilarious.
How many times do you think that's happened? How many times do you think an artist has made like a mistake in a painting and then just kind of like made the painting around, like how like Bob Ross, Happy Little Accidents, like that, how he would make a mistake and then he'd just like change it and morph it into the painting. How many times do you think that's happened? How many what if the Mona Lisa like wasn't an actual like the depiction of the person is not accurate at all? But they just accidentally drew like spilled a bit of paint and I was like that. Oh no, I have to cover this up somehow.
So he covered it with a painting of a woman.
Yeah, yeah. It's like finally my masterpiece of it. What is the background of a Mona Lisa? It's just like a landscape, right?
It's just a landscape, yeah. Nothing.
What if they like drew this is my masterpiece, a landscape, and then like a blot of paint spill on it? It's like, oh no!
It's like, oh, dang it! Da Vinci's sitting there like, I could invent some kind of anti-oil adhesive that could pull this paint off. Nah, let me just go ahead and paint a woman onto it.
Look, I don't know what you're talking about. We all know that Da Vinci is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Okay.
Oh my god.
You're crazy right now. You were talking about art, beauty, stuff, life makes worth living, existence, experiencing things.
Ooh, that one's pretty fun. I do enjoy that.
I do enjoy doing that. Yes. Sometimes you gotta stop and smell the roses, but don't just stop and smell the roses. Just like kind of sit there and think about how you are a group of little molecule atom cell things.
Okay, hang on. Don't overthink. Then you're gonna make yourself seem very small.
No, just it doesn't even matter how small you are, because somehow, in some way, you're a bunch of atoms, and you suddenly decided, I'm going to think. I'm going to experience things.
You didn't decide
it. Okay?
You didn't decide. It was more like...
Can't prove it. Well, you can't prove it. You can't prove it.
Hang on a minute.
You can't.
All right. Let me get a nice sip of water here. All right.
At any moment, you can just stop thinking,
That's true. You could.
So you gotta remember, there's so much bigger things out there. You're right. There's like all the stars and stuff in a vast universe. But how much of that stuff is actually experiencing?
None. It's not
that
conscious.
Makes that. No matter how small you think you are, as long as you remain conscious, you have something special that a majority of the vast universe doesn't have.
Well, I mean,
uniqueness.
I'd argue that most of the universe doesn't have. We've seen no evidence of aliens or even intelligent
Exactly.
life.
That's what I'm saying. And if you want to learn about our take on aliens, go watch the Alien Invasion podcast.
iCard.
Not putting it up there. Don't feel like it, but just pretend it's there.
Maybe I'll remember. It's like, hey,
I have a playlist on my channel of all the podcasts, so you can just go down the list.
Actually, I will iCard that. Future me, while you're editing this, remember 9
minutes
and 50 seconds.
You're gonna iCard the playlist, but not iCard the actual video?
You know
if
what?
If you're going through to iCard in general, you might as well just do it.
I'll do one of the two. Yeah. Let's see. What else? Ooh, okay. I was watching a movie, and it was Ready Player One, and
Yeah.
the protagonist meets his hero, and
Yes.
gives him the MacGuffin, basically. And a little piece of advice that the hero gave him was, you should really appreciate the real world because it's the only
Yeah.
place you can get a decent meal.
Yeah.
And I can agree with that because, like, food is
Yeah.
pretty good. Because I'd say I've had pretty diverse food or culinary experiences.
Mm.
Yeah, I tried chicken gizzards the other day. Not exactly
Why
the
would you do that?
Okay, listen. It was Popeyes, was it Popeye? Well, anyway, it was from some chicken place. Um
Okay.
and it was interesting, I guess. It was like oddly crunchy. Kind of tasted a bit salty too, but I won't get into too
Yeah.
gross. Dog, I went too far. Okay.
Okay, salty is not going too far. I'm just saying, thinking about it in
Oh,
general.
well, okay. It wasn't like the best, but that's what's important too. So it's like, hey, I never tried this before. I can try it, and then sometimes it's really good, and other times it's chicken gizzards.
See, the problem is you could have just not tried that. You know the whole human
Well,
experience thing I was discussing? How about
yes.
you don't experience that?
Just
How about you try
stop.
and experience the not bad stuff?
Well,
If you go out of your way to
okay.
experience all the bad things,
Okay,
it's
well,
not exactly the
okay.
greatest idea.
Somebody went out of their way to make those chicken gizzards, and I had to
They did.
appreciate it one way or another.
You see, but if you didn't, you're just incentivizing them. You're giving them an excuse to make more because you purchased the product.
I guess so, but like,
You gave them
honest.
money,
It
and
was
that's
from
like
a giant
people are buying
tub.
it. I can make
Nobody
more.
would
If
have.
you just didn't, if nobody, because is there one person out there that actually likes chicken gizzards on a regular basis
I
enough to make like have it be a meal on like a large fast
you
food
know
chain?
I honestly don't feel like I'm
It's
sure
people like you. It's
I
people
know
like you,
somebody
Ty,
for sure.
buying random things, being like, okay, I'm gonna buy this really bad thing, and
It's
then you're like,
people
yep, this is
like
bad.
you.
Yep,
You're the
this is
problem.
bad.
Yeah.
But back to the positive side
Back
of
to the
things,
positive
okay?
side of
We
things.
should probably move
I'll talk
back
about
to
a
the positive
positive
side.
culinary experience then.
Do it, Ty.
All right. Boom. Japan, circa
Yeah.
2016.
19? Oh, okay, never mind.
What? No, I wasn't alive
What?
then.
I was referring to the 1920s, but okay.
No, wait a minute. But yeah, it was basically 2012 onward is when I really remember my experiences in Japan. But 2016, I think, or maybe it was earlier. I honestly, they fade together. I remember eating this tonkatsu in the train station, and it's not like here in America where it's like instant stuff and it's like
Okay.
kind of not of good quality. Like this was it's a restaurant pretty much in the train station.
Yeah.
And I remember eating this, and it was like this buttery smooth pork with like this perfectly breaded and oiled exterior, and I was just like, oh dang. Like, and then I put some sauce on it and had a little hint of yuzu, and it was just like this perfect citrus butter. It was like, oh man, that is good quality. Absolutely delicious.
Sounds pretty epic.
Yeah, the cabbage salad, threw some yuzu sauce on that. They use a lot of yuzu over there. A lot, just like, it was absolutely divine in a sense. It was just, oh, that was a good meal. I was too tired to appreciate it at the time, and so we went back on our way back to America through the train station to the airport. We went back to that place, and it was so good. Anyway.
Yes, that's good. See, that made up for the chicken gizzards. You see it over the law of equivalent exchange.
In order to obtain something of equal value must be destroyed.
Yes, we're not doing the whole thing.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Like yeah. Okay, please. So yeah.
How about your culinary experiences? Let's get a good and bad.
I'm not a culinary person, bro.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm a super picky eater. I have like maybe 5 things I eat on a consistent basis, bro. But that doesn't mean my life is boring.
This displeases me. You will be trying new things very soon.
I will not. I am not a fan. Not a very very big fan of
Too
it.
bad.
Not I no.
You
do
will
not, do
enjoy
not.
new culinary experiences.
No, I will not.
Okay, fine. What's the best thing you've ever eaten that's slightly exotic then?
I could not tell you.
Okay, what's the best thing you've ever eaten at all? Period.
Just bro, just give me some nice cheese pizza, bro, and that's like you get a good
Okay.
like.
So the Italians then,
Yep,
Italian cuisine.
Let's go. The Italians are the pinnacle of food.
Oh no, you brought up what's the pinnacle of food? Oh my. That's a different podcast.
I'm not getting into a food discussion.
That's a
That's what I
different.
just said. I'm not exactly
podcast.
the most like.
We'll need a guest star for that one.
We would need a guest star.
Put yourself
for that.
in the comments if you've had a bunch of food and want to talk about the pinnacle of food society.
Down below, you gotta see.
Way ho. All right.
We got a Discord. It's
Okay,
in the
fine.
description.
Okay, so you're not that exotic, right? But have you had exotic things before? Like at all?
No.
Oh
no.
Oh my god. Okay.
I have literally not.
You're not giving me much material to work with here.
I'm not because that's why I told you. Let's get away from this topic.
Your life is blander than an unboiled potato.
We're going away. We're steering away. We're moving. I'm taking the rudders of the boat.
You mean the wheel?
I'm moving them. I'm moving.
I'm
moving the rudders. No, I am grabbing the rudders and I am moving them. No, it's a fantastic idea.
You're gonna fly off the boat and be left in the water.
I will only use a couple limbs in the process, but that's besides the point.
Okay, fine. What else makes life worth living other than beauty and food?
Beauty and food. That's it. There's no one. No.
Oh no. It's a short podcast.
Let's. How can we maintain positive outlooks on life even when things are hard and difficult? Is a pretty good question, I think. For me at least, you just gotta it's a very easy standard answer. We just always gotta remain optimistic. You gotta think about the good things and what good things can come out of bad situations. And even when it looks like there's no way things can get good from this, there's always that chance. There's always that little chance, and you can always just hope. That's how a lot of people probably get by in existence, you know?
For me, personally, I'm getting really stressed out with like college stuff. And I'm just like, and I have audition videos, and I have to contact like a bunch of people for like just advice on how to do a good job, and I'm just like really stressed. But yeah,
sometimes I just like spend a good long while talking to the boys.
That's honestly what I've been doing too. Like
as I'm doing right now, except it's singular.
It's a singular boys.
Boy.
Yeah. Oh, by
singular
the way,
boy.
singular. No, boys, but singular.
Yeah.
Speaking.
You're saying, by the way.
What was I gonna go to? Hang on. Oh, I'm almost done with my my micro animation project, so I can get to storyboarding the 10 Bro Commandments.
You said you were gonna storyboard that ages ago. The audience probably doesn't even know about it.
They don't.
Only the people following your Instagram knows about it. Okay, so basically, our next musical project, the last one was Strip Mine Tonight, which was almost a year ago. We uploaded it on the 29th of this month, I believe, last year.
That is incredible.
To think that back then we were just like, we're gonna make a funny Minecraft parody, and now we're stuck in quarantine. Yeah. There was no escape.
There's nothing to do.
Pain.
Let's make a parody.
We were so innocent. We were so blissful and pure back then. Who knew
life was simple.
Come a year, things wouldn't be like that.
Time
less than a year, honestly.
Yeah. Things actually changed pretty quickly, huh?
How do you think it feels for the kids? A lot of the kids, they don't know what regular school really feels like. How do you think they feel?
I think that they'll be fine since they're impressionable.
How do you tell a child this is not normal when they haven't experienced for long enough what normal is?
I saw some kids kind of like going around with their parents on like micro scooters the other day while I was walking around. That's another thing I've been doing, by the way, just to maintain sanity. I go on walks sometimes.
Mm.
But yeah, I was like, dang, I wonder what those kids are doing like in school, and you know, just I wonder how they feel about, it's like, hey, where are all the people at? There's no people, but
Yeah.
um, I'm kind of stuck at home all day. Maybe they don't care since like they can just turn on the TV or something after school, and then they can just sit there in front of the TV for hours. But
Definitely.
but for some,
This would have been perfectly fine if it was like if I was in like middle school or whatever, because there
uh,
would barely be any homework in the first place. So
yeah.
so even if the homework was tenfolded, it would still be like two things.
Yeah. Speaking of,
I got really lucky with homework.
oh really? Nice.
Like all throughout my life, all throughout just like my life in general. Throughout middle school, I got basically no homework from my teachers. Through most of high school, for like the first
Heresy.
2 years, I had basically no homework. But then
Heresy.
last year was the first time I had like basically, I had to actually think about
You had
when
to
I
think
had to
about
schedule. I
planning.
had to think about doing homework. Yeah.
Dude, I had to learn to plan when I was like in the like 7th grade.
Dang.
Yeah. I'm a battle hardened war planner or whatever.
Of course you.
No, not at all. I still
Do you think?
procrastinate
Okay,
on
so
things.
a
I
good
really
question to
shouldn't.
think about is: do you think in the past school was harder or easier? Because we've
Easier.
learned more, so the actual stuff we have
Yeah.
to teach is harder. But like it's olden timey life, so it was
Yeah, it's easier.
harder in
It was
general.
no. I'd say learning like the material, that would be easy.
Hmm.
But like, getting to school and stuff, and
Yeah.
and finding the time to do schoolwork, that was difficult for sure. But nowadays, like, we have cars, and not
Yeah,
everybody
I always
farms
make
or
like the
goes to a
jokes like,
factory anymore.
haha, the old people don't know how to use technology. But it's got to be so weird
The old people
to
are
like
cool,
grow up
dude.
without anything and suddenly just there's an
Yeah,
explosion because we were born like basically at the time it was exploding,
yeah.
so we've never experienced a life without
We
this like huge technology
we grew
basically.
up with the tech, so we know what's going
Yeah,
on. Yeah, like, we shouldn't be
it must have
making
been
fun of people for
it
not
must have been so
knowing.
weird. Yeah, it must have been so
Yeah,
weird for them to
like,
just suddenly in a span of like 5 years
yeah,
just
like,
everything
well,
changes.
they go from like rotary telephones to like, I'm sorry, I can tap on this device, and then
They,
I
they
hit
they go
this
from
button.
rotary telephones to if you do not have a computer in your pocket, you will not be able to like do work in most
Yeah,
areas,
yeah.
essentially.
That's kind of.
Still gonna laugh at them sometimes though. Still gonna
Sometimes,
make.
yes, it does seep through. Yeah, but
And then they antagonize us for not knowing how to use like a stick shift. It's like okay,
okay, the future
okay,
is
I see
now,
how it
old man.
is.
Yeah.
um,
So there's ups and downs on both sides.
yeah,
Yeah. You know what
and
else
we've done the.
makes what?
You know what? You go.
No,
You
no, no,
go.
no.
No.
Well, no. I
No,
was.
I was just literally about to mention how I literally forgot what we were talking about beforehand.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah.
transition to like another point.
Then you go.
All
Yeah.
right, then I'll go. Okay, you know what else makes life worth living? Other
What?
other people and social
What?
interactions.
Oh, that's so
I
cool.
I understand that it's definitely difficult to socialize right now. But you
Yeah,
too, if you're feeling a bit lonely, you can contact the boys. Like I'm doing right
the
now,
boys.
but singular.
Yeah. Just what? Yes, yes, yes.
I made the joke again. One more
Thank you.
time,
That's
and it'll be
called.
the rule of threes.
Yeah, we got. If we don't make it one more, if we forget, it's
Now
gonna
we have
be
to.
really
Yeah. Now,
bad.
now
We're
it's
gonna
too
be
late.
bad at comedy.
Yep. But I've been feeling talking with other people, just even like random
Yeah.
online people on like those mass Discord servers where there's just a bunch of people that you just don't know. Like, I like how
Yeah.
hopping into the voice chat for those sometimes, and then sometimes there's another person doing the exact same assignment. So
Yeah.
I read Lord of the Flies chapters 5 and
All right.
6 on a Discord server, and then somebody hopped on and was like, "Wait, are you reading Lord of the Flies chapter 6?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm doing a narration for everybody here." And then they're like, "Oh my god, that's sick. I'd like to listen too. I have the same thing." And I'm like, "Oh, what? That's awesome." And I really thought that was like a really nice moment, because it was just like, "Hey, we're not so different, you and I."
You're not so
We're not so
no. Stop it. You're sounding like a poorly written anything in general.
Villain.
No, stop.
That's true. That's true. Anything in general. Any character that uses "we're not so different, you and I" is like that's
It's like, you could
old.
you're allowed to do that,
You're allowed
like,
to do it, but
theme
it's
of
old.
the villain and the hero being
Yeah.
like essentially the same, but saying it
This
flat
isn't
out
Naruto.
kind of ruins it.
Yeah. But I think that's really nice to know that we're not so different.
Oh my! You just said that. It wasn't even 5 seconds. It's literally been 5 seconds.
But what other words was I supposed to say?
Hey guys! I have an announcement to make. I have an announcement.
Okay, I'm gonna.
We're not so different, you and I.
Oh my god!
I had to do it 3 times, and now we can't say it anymore for the rest of our lives.
Dang it! You've screwed me over. I was gonna do it again. Okay.
Cruel.
It's nice to know that everybody's similar. We're all human.
It's a small world after all.
Okay.
It's a
Micro
small
tangent
world.
time. Micro tangent time. All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
ready.
Go.
You're
Go.
ready for this.
Go.
All right. 11 like 37 p.m. on a Wednesday. It was around 3 years ago. I was in Disneyland.
It's getting oddly specific. Oh god.
Yes, I was in Disneyland, Anaheim with my family. And we wanted to go on one more ride. However, my brother was feeling quite exhausted, so we couldn't really do anything fast. And so we approach It's a Small World. The staff, they get my mom and her friend, and her friend's son, and my brother onto a boat, right? So all 4 of them go flying off on a boat, and then. They specifically kept me from going onto that boat, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess.
Alright, it's fine. Some sort of spacing thing, probably.
Yeah. But then I realized I'm the only one in line. It's just me. So that's a little awkward. So I get on the middle of the boat. That's where they put me. And I descend into madness as It's a Small World plays, and I'm the only one on
You're
this.
the only one in the boat?
I'm the only one on this boat while the
weird.
darkness envelops me, and these dolls are rotating their heads while singing this happy-go-lucky song over and over and over and over and over again.
Enough to make a man go
it's
crazy.
Enough to. I fear no man, but
those things,
they scare me.
They scare me.
Yeah, so that was
going
a
on
solid...
Disneyland rides alone, like without anyone else, must be kind of weird.
It's so
it breaks the illusion. Probably.
It's so horrifying because I'm just sitting there.
A world of laughter, a world of tears, it's a world of hopes and a world of tears. Why is it? That's such a weird lyric. That's such a really odd lyric for like a Disneyland ride. It's like, you're going to be in emotional pain and distress, but also you're going to be happy, guys. Don't worry, it's all fine.
Really, I felt like it felt like I was undergoing like hypnosis or something. Because I was just
They're
alone.
converting you to their cult.
They tried really hard. Wait, is that why I want to work at Disney? Oh no.
No,
Disney Animation, hit me up. Okay.
It started that.
It all started. That's what it.
They spoke to me. They said words that I just felt on a core level.
The incident happened 3 years ago. I'm a changed man. But yeah, that's honestly one of my most horrifying experiences ever, was just going on It's a Small World alone at 11:39 or whatever time I said. It's just late so that no one was there.
Imagine going in Haunted Mansion by yourself.
I wouldn't mind going into Haunted Mansion by myself. I wouldn't mind that. Because
it'd be kind of odd.
No, Haunted Mansion, it's a small little like cart. Like, there's not that much room. It's a Small World. I'm in the middle of the boat and no one is around me. And so I felt way smaller than I really was. You know, I'm a tiny little bean just in the center of this big boat, surrounded.
It's not a small world. You yourself are small.
No.
It's a small tie after all.
Oh my god. We're going to upload this and like everyone's going to hold this against me. Like if they watch it. At least. I know Brandon's probably going to like take it and then he's going to play It's a Small World during class.
Some videos don't get as many views as others. I mean, I don't care, but like the last one, I mean, of course the last one was like over an hour long, so I didn't expect it to get many views. but like it feels it looks like it fluctuates, like the view
It
count.
does.
I
It
don't care that
does.
much, but it's kind of interesting to see what people are interested in hearing us talk about. And if
Yeah.
you want to talk about next, go into the Discord in the description or on the Instagram where you can vote on future topics or even suggest some of your own. Wow!
Yep, that's how we do things. We're actually talking in the Discord chat right now.
Yes, we
Yep.
are. You could probably even see us if you were actually on the Discord at this moment.
They can.
Actually, I think
They can
it's
see us.
privated, so they literally can't see.
No,
If you
no, no,
had
no,
the
no.
guest star like
No.
little
They can see.
tag,
They
then you
can
could
see
it.
that. They can see that we're in it, but like they can't get in.
I thought it was like you could. No, wait. I think you're right. Never mind.
Yeah.
Don't ignore me.
Well,
I mean, no,
yeah,
ignore me.
Yeah, hang on a
But
minute.
like, I said don't, and then I finished the thought. Like, so it would be don't, then what is it? Ellipses. Don't ellipses, and then
dot.
listen
Ignore
to me.
me.
Okay, whatever. Ignore me.
No,
Yeah. What?
I understand. All right.
Oh, why is language so bad?
I don't know. Anyway, what was I making? What was I saying before my Disney tangent?
I don't know. I honestly don't remember.
Is
You
your
were like, hey
short-term
guys,
memory
side
dead?
tangent, and then it took up like a big chunk of the time. Which I mean I like.
Yeah.
I'd rather be ranting on a side tangent for a long period of time that I actually like discussing rather than like just like trying to find like guys, what should we talk about, please?
Guys, please.
Please, I'm out of ideas.
Yeah.
My improvisation skills can only take me so far.
Yeah, I can only improv for about like 10 minutes at a time. Dude, I miss improv club. Oh man.
Yeah.
That's a different.
Anyways,
Yeah.
it's a different thing.
Social interaction. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's right. And
The universe
you felt
hands-
so bad
hands this to
because
me
you
again.
were alone. You were socially distant from people. All that was left around you were husks of people, remnants of what look, fakers, puppets, things that spoke to you, and yet they were not real.
Yeah.
Depending on how old are the people who recorded It's a Small World?
Dude, I have no idea.
Should be alive, but they're probably really, really old.
No, I don't
It's a Small World
think
is
so.
old.
I don't think so. I mean, like, it's sad, but like, I don't think so.
I mean, they were only like baby children.
Oh,
so
they
hold
were?
on.
Oh, okay, then they probably.
Well,
okay.
yeah, it's children singing that song. Do you know
Oh, it
that?
is? Oh, I thought it was just a bunch of
Yeah.
adults with like helium. No, I'm kidding.
No. So okay. When was its
Ew, typing noises on the
Small
podcast. I
World
specifically avoid this.
made? What are you talking about?
I can
Wait,
hear
can you
it.
hear the typing noise?
Yes, I can hear. I mean, like it was subtle, but I could hear it.
What? Freaking noise suppression on Discord sucks.
I don't have noise suppression on. Maybe I should try that. Anyway.
It's a Small World was created for the 1964 to 1965 New York World's Fair.
Okay, 1964. Okay, they're probably just old then.
They're alive. They're just probably old. Yeah.
Ah, water. Okay.
No, yeah.
That's
They're
cool.
alive.
All right. Okay, that's good. That's actually good to hear.
I mean, we're assuming here that they haven't died of any unnatural causes.
Yeah, that's true.
What if like all the It's a Small World people who sang It's a Small World just murdered?
Stop.
What if they're just all just murdered?
Stop. I doubt it.
What if they were all murdered?
That'd be very
What
sad.
if they were? I'm just saying.
That'd be very sad, Drake.
But it's a small world.
Oh my god.
Who cares about It's a Small World?
Technically, I care a lot.
Okay.
All right, social interactions. I find them very fun and exciting, and it's also been proven that if a human doesn't socialize, that it's very bad for their mental health, like extremely.
But some people, don't have people they can talk to. They've lost all their friends. Not like they died, but they just like drifted away from each other. And that's what breaks people emotionally. I mean, I wouldn't know, but like.
Yeah. I believe in that situation. Like, if you want to talk to people, you should join like just a Discord server, like one of those like mass ones where it's under a category that you like. Like I know Minecraft has a Discord server. Like maybe you could join like that, and then you could maybe see like, oh hey, these people are doing an SMP. Maybe I can join them or something like that, and then like you can talk to them or something.
How do adults make friends? I don't know.
Dude, I look at like my dad and I'm like, has he made new friends recently? Sorry, Dad. That was a burn.
I've heard so much about how like, oh, after high school, you won't ever see most of your high school friends again or like talk to them. But you see, that was back then. Now we have things like this, things like
Yeah.
Discord, other stuff, technology. They'll probably change. Actually,
Yeah.
people will probably keep in touch with each other for like years afterwards.
Most likely. Yeah, that's true actually, because like, you know, we do this right now anyway, and I know I occasionally get on the other server and stuff, so
Yeah.
it's not difficult at all. It's just like tapping a button. It's like, oh, you're connected now.
I mean, essentially, right now, what we're doing is what we would be doing if we had just gone on to college.
Yeah.
Like, just in quarantine. Basically. We're in different places, bro.
Wait, we're in different places? Always have been.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Ty.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
I try very hard, and by that I mean not at all.
Yeah. Yes. How old? I think you're the only person I know who still is saying always has been. How old is that meme? Hold on, let me check.
It's like
always
3 months now.
Been.
3 or 4, right?
Well, okay, so the original is the wait, it's all Ohio, always has been drawing, and then someone made like a live action version, and that's the one that took off.
Gotcha.
Is there a date?
Wait, it's all Ohio. Always has been.
Okay, so technically the template originated from a August 7th, 2018 thing.
Oh my god, okay.
But then it was changed. The original was, wait, it's all America, with the astronaut wearing like a Soviet flag, and then American is like, always has been, and shoots him. But and then the one that actually took off was made,
Solid meme knowledge being obtained here, ladies and gentlemen.
October 17th. No, that's a lie. It wasn't October 17th. No. What? October 17th, 2019.
What did the text say? October 17th.
No, it's been over a year since the original was released.
Oh my. Well,
Ty, I'm afraid you've been saying this for a while now.
I have. Huh.
Well, the original, like the live action version, was uploaded in June 7th.
2020?
So if you want to go by that, then 2020, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll go by that, because that's when I really like saw it first.
I mean, it's you do realize how long that's been, right?
Yes, I know, but
it's been so long.
Listen,
you have to let go of the past.
I'm
you gotta
not
let go
known,
of the past and move on.
I'm not known for being like a memer, all right? I'm known for sarcasm humor.
You see, I as the peak meme lord. Please, no one ever call me
Quote him, ladies and gentlemen.
Do not quote me on that. Do not.
Drake senior quote confirmed. I am the meme lord.
Do not do that.
Yes.
Memes have really integrated so deeply into culture now these days.
Yeah, you know what? It almost makes life worth living.
And that's the lesson for today's video, folks. Because we've been doing this for 38 minutes now.
This is true, actually. Wow, we've been talking for a long time.
Any like short last things you want to say? If you do,
not in particular. Just keep calm and enjoy life. Smell the roses.
Play video games, baby. Let's go. All right. This has been Discussing Universe.
One more thing.
Oh my gosh. You ruined everything.
Listen,
just go. Just say it.
If you have friends, appreciate them. All right.
Yeah.
They do a lot too. And
yeah, they do. Yep.
Yeah, they do. And
you know what my friend does? He stops me from ending the podcast.
I know. What a jerk!
Wow. Yeah,
what a horrible, terrible who would even do that? What kind of sick animalistic monster would act on impulse only to get his final point into the podcast?
With Drake
and Ty. This has been beautiful, everybody.
Hope I see you on the next discussion.
See you next time. Goodbye.